Hi, Sai, pirates from all over the world. We are Gajumaru Company, a group of pirates from Okinawa, Japan. We're here to share some fresh news, battles, deck lists, and more. Anything and everything about the One Piece card game. Please hit subscribe, like the video, and follow us on Twitter at Gajumaru Company. Today, we'll go into a battle between the black and yellow Linlin versus black Luffy. Enjoy. Alright, so on the left we have Pepepe. On the right we have our VP Kinajamu. So Pepepe is gonna go first with one Dawn, uses the pudding, and searches. He chooses the 7-cost Linlin and ends his turn. Kinajamu draws, puts 2 Dawn, and returns it. Pepepe's second turn, he refreshes and draws. Attacks the leader with 5k, Kinajamu takes the hit. Pepepe then puts out Pero using 3 Dawn and ends his turn. Second turn for Kinajamu, he draws and has 2 Dawn. Attacks the leader with 5k, Pepepe takes it and triggers his Pero by throwing out his 7-cost Linlin to the trash. Kinajamu puts down the 4-cost Kuzan and draws 1 card and ends. Third turn for Pepepe. Attacks the leader with Pero 5k. Kinajamu counters it with 1k. Attacks the leader with the second Pero 5k. Kinajamu counters it again with 1k. Attacks the leader with 7k. Kinajamu takes the hit. Pepepe puts down another Pero with 3 Dawn and ends his turn. Kinajamu's third turn, he refreshes and draws. Attacks the leader with Kuzan 5k, minus 4 cost for the active Pero. Pepepe countered it with 2k. 5k from leader to the Pero. Pepepe takes it, uses the KO ability to search out the 4-cost Katakuri. Kinajamu puts down the 4-cost Kuzan and draws 1 card. Ends his turn. Pepepe's 4th turn, draw. Attacks Kuzan with Pero 5k. Kinajamu uses Impact Wave counter plus 4k and KOs the active Pero. Pepepe uses the KO effect and he draws out the 10-cost Linlin with the effect. And a 5k attack from the leader to Kuzan. Kinajamu counters it with 2k. Pepepe uses the 7-cost Linlin. Kinajamu decides to take his own life. Ends his turn. It'll be Kinajamu's 4th turn as he draws and refreshes. Do 5k from Kuzan to Pero, minus 4 costs on the 7-cost Linlin. Pepepe counters it with 1k. 6k to Pero with Kuzan, minus 4 costs at 7-cost Linlin. Pepepe takes it and draws using the KO effect, the pudding. Kinajamu uses Sakazuki, throwing away the 4 Kuzan to KO the 7 Linlin. With the KO effect, Route 1 rested Dawn to Luffy. Adds 1 more and 7k leader to the leader. Pepepe takes the hit and ends its turn. 5th turn for Pepepe, using pudding with 1 cost, goes and looks at the top 4 and searches for the 10 cost Linlin. 5k from the leader to Kuzan. Kinajamu counters it with 2k. Pepepe uses the 4 cost Karakuri to look at the top of his life, and the 4 cost Porcelino, and ends his turn. 5th turn for Kinajamu, he draws and adds the last 10th Dawn. 7k from Sakazuki to the leader. Pepepe takes a hit. $5k from Kuzan to the leader. Pepepe counters it with 2k. He subtracts Karakuri. Another 5k from Kuzan to the leader. Pepepe counters it with 2k. Kinajamu lands the 10 cost Kuzan and KOs Karakuri with the leader effect. 1 rested Dawn to the leader and attacks the leader with 6k. And Pepepe takes the hit, and Kinajamu ends his turn. Pepepe is going into his 6th turn, using pudding with 1 cost, and he looks at the top 4 to search out the 1 cost Strusen. $8k to Kuzan with the leader effect. Throws away the 10 cost to Linlin and adds 1 to his life. Kinajamu takes the hit. Puts down the 4 cost Porcelino and ends his turn. Kinajamu refreshes and is going to go into his 6th turn. He has his max 10 Dawn. Drew his card, so he has currently 5. Kinajamu puts down the 4 Porcelino. Attacks the leader with 6k Kuzan. Pepepe counters it with 2k. 8k to the leader with Sakazuki. Pepepe takes the hit. $10k attack to the leader with Kuzan. Pepepe blocks using Porcelino with the effect 1 rested Dawn to Luffy and 6k leader from the leader. Pepepe blocks using Porcelino with 1k. Kinajamu ends his turn with the 4 cost Porcelino. And this will be the 7th turn for Pepepe. Pepepe is going to attack 9k to Sakazuki and uses a leader effect by trashing the 10 Linlin and adds 1 to his life. Kinajamu blocks with Porcelino. $6k attack from pudding. Kinajamu counters it with 2k and ends his turn. Kinajamu will start his 7th turn with 3 in his hand, 10 cost, 1 blocker on Pepepe's field with 3 also in his hand with 1 life left. 7k to the leader with Sakazuki. Pepepe takes the hit. 10k to the leader with Kuzan. Blocks it with Porcelino. And he puts everything on Porcelino. And 15k to the leader. And GG. Kinajamu wins the game. Hope you enjoyed today's battle between the Linlin and Luffy. Hit us up with a comment, any questions, or what the current meta is in your area. Please hit subscribe, like the video, and follow us on Twitter at Gajumaru Company. See you in the next voyage. One Piece!